Sorry for the low tone of voice, everybody. Alex the Death here, giving you the profile update on my Kagero deck 2017. And let's get started. I'll separate strides for later, minus the sleeves. And for that one guy who asked long time ago on Facebook, no, the mat's not for sale. Yep, that's right, my boy's back from the dead after so long. We're going to start off with Lizard Soldier combo. Skill, for those of you who don't know, Counter Blast 1. Retire him, search your deck for a grade 1 or less, add it to the hand. And it has the Forerunner skill. Grade 3 lineup. For the cross. And of course, for the end, all original, my baby. Down to grade 2. For Dragonic Burnout. For those of you who do not know, there's a ruling with him, I guess. You are able to return a grade 3 without having to retire a unit. I guess when he's placed on rear guard, it just says you have a Kagero Vanguard. You may choose an Overlord unit that drops on return to the deck. Then if you do, Soul Blast on and retire a unit. But if they don't have units, apparently you can still recycle. Just for those of you who didn't know. Pretty cool though. I don't run the Holland. I prefer my original boy, Burning Horn. 12k attacker of the deck. And then we run 3 Prowling Dragon Striking. Skill on Vanguard has restraint. On Vanguard Circle as well. When he gets attacked, if the opponent's card is not being boosted, he gets 5,000 to his own power. So the card has to be boosted in order for him to get hit. And automatic skill, when a Kagero unit rides him, gets 5,000 in the crit. I always like pressuring people with the end right upon ride, or the X if I want to be a douchebag and retire their field. Works as a good rear guard too, man. 10k rear guard, and then this Vanguard, he's very defensive. Down the grade 1 lineup. I run the original perfect guards, I don't like running the new ones. I'm going to be running one of each and every single one that can block anything. 1 Paradisian Dragon Rampart Dragon, Dragon Dancer Maria, Seal Dragon Rhino Cross, and Wyvern Guard Bard. Got all my grade 1 lineups because I love blocking rear cards, and I love Kagero too much. I'm running 4 Lizard General combo, the evolved version of the starter. Skill, when placed on rear guard, you have reveal a grade 3 card in your hand. Add an Overlord unit from your deck to your hand. It has to be a grade 3, of course. And if you do, discard a card. And skill, by sacrificing him, give your Overlord Vanguard the effect to every time he attacks on flip 2. 2 Lizard Soldier Bellog. Skill, GB1, when you guard with him, for that till the end of that battle, pick your Vanguard, giving the effect that if the attack didn't hit, retire a resting unit. It's meh, but you know, really saves your ass where you least expect it. 2 Calamity Tower Wyvern, helps you set up helps you get rid of the great things in the soul if you're forced to ride in Legion, helps you get your draw power. Just only bad when you have to ride him first turn, which is almost unlikely. And 2 Lava Flow Dragon Strike Fodder, just for the stride, 7k Kagero unit. Now we're getting down to the triggers. Alright, now I'm trying to, no wait, I actually do, huh? Oh no, wait, I'm supposed to take out 1 critical. Oh, okay, anyways, make it 2. I'm trying to run one of every critical possible. I am currently running 9 critical triggers. Because I love being a pressure whore, and I'm tired of fighting Link Joker and Gear Chronicle or whatever the fuck gets rid of my feels. So, yeah, I'm sorry, I am in the library right now. But as I said, I love pressure, I love Overlord, and I love Kagero so much that I'm trying to run one of every critical trigger possible. 4 heal triggers, looking for all the original dancers. So Barbara, there's the Perdition one, trying to get the original, find my original Genjo or the Seal Dragon heals, but I'm going to be running 1 of each. Right now it's just 4 of these ones. Sons of Master Genjo heals. 3 draw triggers, Getting Claw Dragon. Everybody's telling me to run the Seal Dragon archetype, but I love retiring crap, for especially if I draw this first turn and I'm forced to use it. Why not? So that's the main deck for you. All pressure, all power, all about being an asshole. Going down to the strides. 2 Supreme Heavily Emperor Dragon, Vortex Desire, skill. When he attacks, G flip 1, and he gains the skill where if he attacks for every Flame Dragon in the Vanguard circle, you get to retire 1 grade 2 or less. So if your Vanguard's a Legion, you strike this guy over and you hit, he himself counts towards the hearts, so heart units counts as having Flame Dragons on Vanguard circles, so Legion with this guy is retiring 3. On Stride is just retiring 2, but it still puts in that pressure. I am running 4 of Novel. Transcendence Divine Dragon Novel Vega L Express. The reason I run 4 is because everybody usually expects to be facing up against 2 rather than the Ace. Counterblast do go fast in this deck, even though you do get to recycle them. However, skill, GB2, Counterblast 1, flip a copy of himself face up. When he attacks, no grade 1s. And if they're at 5 damage, cancel all triggers. Practically meaning you win. So if they're at 4 and they say no guard and you get a critical, you guarantee your win. We are running 2 Supreme Heavily Emperor Dragon Dragonic Blademaster Taiten. I'm trying to get 2 more copies over these 2 root, over the, not the Ace, my bad. Where are they? Okay, so it's supposed to be 4 Titan right now. Right now I only got 2 Root Flare for right now, and 2 Titan. It's supposed to be 4. I was gonna use Vortex Dragon to flip over Titan face up. That way I can retire more units on the field faster upon stride and all that, and set up my game. So Titan skill, Counterblast 1, GB2. Pick a G card and flip face up. For every face up copy of himself in the G zone, retire that many units, and if your Vanguard is blazing, it gets a crit. So, you know, you have more units than him, fuck him up. So it's just supposed to be 4 Titan instead of 2 Root, 2 Titan. And then my boy the Ace. Counterblast 2, G flip 1 copy of himself. When he attacks, after you attack, pay the cost where he gets only 2 drive checks per attack. But on the second attack, you discard an Overlord and a second card. You restand it gets 5,000. Gotta love that Overlord pressure. And for G Guardians, 2 Denial Griffin. Gotta love this fucker. Your opponent's attacking with a big ass trigger. You can just counterblast 1 and pop the bastard as long as it doesn't have resist or some form of not being retired. Yeah. Coming on Silver Dragon. Just for that 20k guard easily. And defeat Flare Dragon. Counterblast 1. Return to Overlord units from the drop zone. Pop your entire opponent's back row when his Vanguard attacks. It's pretty sweet. That is my lineup for the deck. Comment as you wish. Thank you very much.